Welcome everybody to yet another and a special Polygon review interview, because today I have with me none other than Cholera. Hello Cholera, how are we doing today?
Hello, pretty good, pretty good. It's Monday here, about 5 p.m. and I'm sorry for keeping you waiting for so long, Sebastian, but I'm very happy to be part of this interview.
I'm very happy to finally meet you, and finally I don't mean that it was an hour late, but finally because I've been watching your commentaries for, well, how long have you been doing it? Well, almost as long. That's what got me back into Starcraft after many years. I googled Starcraft on YouTube, hoped to find something, and I found a lot. So it's a great pleasure of mine to have you here, and especially since you are sort of a bit of a hallmark in your commentating career, only a few subscribers away from 10,000, and you recently reached 1,000 uploaded videos. Tell us about how that feels and how you're going to mark this event.
Well, I think more and more I feel like people who actually can say to me they've watched all of my videos are clinically insane. As you are, I think.
Oh, indeed, yeah.
Because you just told me that you've seen most of them. I don't know how many hours I've spent on all my videos, because there's also some on Biotech. I'm guessing maybe 500 hours of my life, very least. If you add in processing time, you know, not use my computer because it was doing that, at least 1,000. But hey, you know what? It was a course of over the course of the last year and a half that I've been doing them. I've had a great run. I mean, I've definitely enjoyed it pretty much in every way. I've got to meet a lot of very diverse people from the internet, and quite a few in real life also I've become friends with. I got to entertain people I never knew since before I did commentaries that people would actually like to hear my voice, and I've gotten random compliments from people enjoying that. I have absolutely no idea, but it's certainly a self-esteem booster. And yeah, no, I obviously love Starcraft. I've gotten to know about it much more because I do commentaries on lots of games, and hence I follow it. And I feel like 1,000 videos, yeah, that's a lot. I mean, hell, like, you know, people like, those people like Ty Sunday or something, he's got like 50. And he's got about like 5 billion subscribers, but that's alright, I'm hitting 10,000.
Yeah, well...
I do not care at all as subscribers, to be honest, because, you know, some of them are old, some of them are new. I'm not making money off of this, so... more just the videos part, and, yeah.
Well, we are certainly all very grateful for you doing what you do, and all those
Thanks.
hours have certainly, you know, multiplied themselves into the pleasure of many others. Money or not, for the love of the game it is. So I hear you are putting together a bit of a special event kind of thing with some special games and a bit of contest, and a Cholera Q&A even. Some of your fans might find that very interesting, since you seldom reveal much about yourself, such as who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. And may I call you by your real name? Or
Sebastian is fine, indeed.
Yes, Sebastian's fine. Not that you can call me by my real name, which is completely, you know, classified. You know, it's pretty much like, you know, Superman's identity, Batman's identity, Spider-Man's identity, Cholera's identity. It's the fourth one up there. No, I'm just kidding.
So they'll have to make a movie about you.
But no, I don't. No, not that I want to make a movie where I'm a hero of any sort. I just, you know what? I have no idea what it is. It's just, it started off being, you know, relatively just wanting to be private on the internet, and now it's built up a little bit. So I just think it's kind of a fun thing. And you know, there have been breakthrough discoveries. In fact, quite recently, I mean, there's been people who hunted me down, man. Hunted me down, found out my real name, Facebooked me, boom.
Oh.
And I'm like, I am so impressed. I'll tell you about me if you can find me. Basically, and oh man, people like, I don't even want to tell you how you could possibly do it, but people have managed to figure it out. And anyway, it's hilarious. In any case, yeah, 1,000 videos. I mean, I'm doing a two-part little promotion, mainly just for my fans out there who've been watching for a long time. First, just a Cholera Q&A. Ask me anything you want about my views on Starcraft, life, religion, history, not religion, politics, science.
Same thing.
Yeah, no. Well, someone just sent me an email about the religious question. Actually, that's why I mentioned it. My views on, you know, my advice on for young men out there on everything, women. My favorite historical periods. My favorite historic people. I don't know. What I think is what America should do right now in the world. My views on foreign policy. I don't know. And also, of course, all the biographical details. Have fun with that. I'll tell you some truths and some lies, probably. I'll tell you which ones are lies, or you'll figure it out, because it'll be like, actually, I'm in North Korea right now, and that's why I can't tell you my identity. I've infiltrated part of the CIA, using the commentaries as a pro-democracy tool, broadcast across the radios, helping them out. No, see, like, it'll be like that. But and the second thing is just a quick image contest, like a Photoshop / real-life photograph contest, where you guys can send me pictures, funny pictures you guys made from something related to Starcraft or pro gamers or whatever, and the best two based on me and maybe some of my roommates looking at all of them is just going to be first a mouse pad from Commentator Idol. It's got a lot of pro gamers on it, and it's kind of cool, I guess, if you like that. The second thing is just getting to play a few games with me, and I'll commentate them. Well, for me, I think it's kind of a big deal, because so many people ask me to play, and I feel bad because I never ever have the chance to, or the energy to, basically. So I haven't played for like 9 months, basically. But hey, you got a chance to, or you will beat me, but you get a chance to beat me, I guess.
Well, many people will be looking forward to do that, and should Victor want to, I'll be happy to interview him or her about how it felt to beat Cholera. No pun intended. But moving away from that and into the world of Starcraft that all listeners to this podcast will share, many things are happening. The seasons have just started, and you have uploaded a couple of videos from it, from the MSL Survivor tournament. What can you tell us about that and season in general, how you see it?
Sure. MST has changed slightly since last year. Basically, the MST has changed a little bit since last year. It's going to be even more competitive, I think. There's the top 20 from the offline preliminaries, the 5th to 21st or 20th, 5th to 20th places, so 16 players from the last MSL, and then the ELO or KESPA ranked highest 12 players from each respective team, assuming they're not already in the MSL. Pretty damn confusing, I know.
Yes,
but
very.
48 players in the MST. It's going to be super competitive. I like how despite the additional complexity, I like how they added the best player from each team who hadn't qualified already. I think that adds some unique views, because some people might not just have time, or they might have gotten unlucky in the earlier stages, but overall they're good players and should be in. I think it's going to be very competitive. I think Com and Quanro were certainly unexpected victors for last year. And, I think the field is wide open because of that. So, I think, Jaedong obviously is still going to be up there. Bisu is still going to be a favorite, but they were beaten last time. Certainly it shows they can be beaten.
Indeed. It's going to be a very exciting season, and with StarCraft 2 around the corner, I personally feel that the community here and in Korea, here meaning everywhere else in the world, of course, are very energized by the fact that this might be the last season where everybody's fully dedicated to Starcraft Brood War, because the beta might be out late this year or whenever, we don't know, and as soon as that is the case, Starcraft Brood War will be, well, no longer the only one on the block. So this is going to be an intense season indeed. Having said that, how do you feel about Yuk and his chances?
I mean, what can I say about Hyuk? This guy, despite all my jokes, I honestly, if you want a real opinion of what I think he did, he somehow worked on his self-confidence to an extent that most people cannot over such a short period of time. I mean, I've heard and I've read that he was not a bad player in practices before, when he was a horrible player in professional games. And he said it's partially because of his nerves, basically. So I think somehow he managed to just transition out of that, grow out of it, whatever the hell it was. Maybe he went to get hypnotized or brainwashed or something, but he feels all right now. He can handle the pressure. And I think this guy's got some, I don't know if he's got that much raw talent yet. I think he's got a good amount of raw talent that is being molded pretty well. And somehow he's also gotten some great coaching. So I think he has a very good shot. I mean, I'm thinking round of 8 material, at least.